welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. I am DragonFire. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. This is Angel City, and today in episode 16 we are going to start populating this area that we built last time. So we need to build up our skyline. This is going to be the downtown area here, and this area here will be the residential and commercial areas leading into the city. So first we need to come on out here. Let's take care of. All right. So I'm going to let the game run a little bit so we can get some money. Not going to let it go nuts just yet. We do have to place a few things. I'm going to do a little bit of work here on this side of the road in order to control the height of the buildings along here. And this is, I think we're going to pull that right down here. Probably not right there, probably back here. Actually, I think in here can be a little shorter. And we'll allow shorter here. That is odd. It split it right there, but okay. All right, let's make this a little bigger and go larger. So this will be the height controlled area. So any high density that comes in here won't be high rise. Right. And I want to include that section there. Again, on this side, do the same thing along here, just to make sure the buildings don't grow up super tall. And then everything else will be a high end. Not sure if this one still exists right here. I think it does. All right, and we'll split this side of the road to another district, just so it gives us the ability to work with policies. And in here as well. Again, I'm not sure if it keeps this. And that'll work. All right, so we'll go with that. There's our districts in there. So first thing we want to do is start laying out some of our facilities. So here we're going to put a hospital in. I think we're putting this one in right over here. The one asset I haven't went and grabbed yet is a parking garage. I'll need that to put some parking in that area. So let's see, emergency services. We want an actual fire station. I think this one I like. We're going to put that here. Police. We're going to go with I think it was this one here. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, move that over just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put a library in because we should have one. Here's a public library. I'm going to put that. They don't generate a lot of traffic, so we're going to put this in put it in right over here. Looks decent. I did want to fix this road height a little bit. Probably these ones here a little bit too. Control H, bring it down a little. Just trying to cut this hill back just a little bit, but I think that'll work. It'll be good there. Trying to remember if there's one more area that I noticed after recording. Yeah, I'm just going to assume it was those. All right, now there is something else I want to do, which I'm going to try to do before the next session. Is this is a little greeny over here, and I think it has to do with the color scheme in the themes. So something I'll work on. Let's see here. So here, let's see. I kind of want to just soften the ground. The lumpiness in a city area would be flattened in real life anyway, just to help how flat the ground is. And I think I remembered the one area I was thinking is down here. These should be up a little higher. That looks decent. For some reason this lumped up. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that off. Now we're going to work over here in this area for the most part. So we have our primary services, got library. We need a school. So we're going to go with an elementary school here. I think we'll put it down this way. And then we need another one down here. Oh, first year, need more students, which we will be taking care of here shortly. That one. And a nice high school. I think this one. Yeah, this one would be the nice one. Now there's going to be a lot of people in here. I think where I want to start is with a high school in here. So we'll do that. Might put one down here. We'll find out. All right, transportation. Another thing we want to have an intercity bus station. Can't quite get that yet. So we have to get up to 22 population. So that's not going to help me out right now. So that we'll have to wait on. We do have some buses, so we could put... we're going to need to put some bus routes in here. I don't think we're going to do that just yet. All right, now, park area here. I'm going to get some pedestrian crossing in here as well. They are going to need to get to the they're going to need to get to the hospital and police station, so we're going to go. I do want some snapping. Let's see, grid snap. There we go. That. And then up 6. I think I might need to go a little higher. So go to 8. 8. Ground level, hit home. Same ramp distance. Boom, there we go. And then just double check. Does seem like it might be a little on the high end, so grab move it, click on those. And shrink it down a little bit. There we go. There, get some walkability in here. We'll put a few more, put some in on the side as well. But for right now, let's just see where we do need to have a little extra. Go right there to here. Interesting. It doesn't like the other node. So, anarchy. That will fix it. So those have connections in there. We'll go right through here. And here. Here to here lets them use the sidewalks. There. I think that'll do pretty well. That'll give us a lot of walkability. A lot of these, they don't necessarily need them, but could always put some in. Now, real quick, we'll check. We got all those. What we need now also would be parks. So, let's see here. Small park. Small parks are pretty large, but work well. Stick one in there. Put one in right next to the school. This area would not be complete without an angel sunflower park on the corners. Downtown. We'll decorate. All right, so the Angel City parks are in. We've got still the wrong one. Grab a couple of these. We can. Some of these are smaller. Should be maybe targeted for different kinds of places. Maybe certain parts in a downtown area. Parks with trees. This is a nice large one. And a large playground as well. We can put these in here to kind of use up the space. Let's see, leave a little bit of room. Dog park in there. Large playground on the other side. I should be pretty happy in that area. Now let's go ahead and work out real quick. Does look like I lost that one district up here. Oh, same one. It's this one. Okay. So for those districts, policies, city planning, high-rise ban, and I think for right now, that should do it. So, keeping it in. I think we're going to go to 2-speed. High density along here. So, a little bit along this road, and we're going to have to put some sound barriers in there. Okay, I didn't see right in there. pause this real quick because I want to do something. I don't think it'll interfere with what we're looking at here, but here's what we're going to do. Do that. I am missing the zoning adjuster. There it is. So with the zoning adjuster, I'm going to disable zoning on this road, this one. I'm going to disable the zoning on all of, well, now that I place this, I can disable the zoning there because I want it very specifically not to have, actually, yeah. I want to very specifically not have broken patterns. I don't need some of the roads filled in. I want to keep the lines straight. Actually, these ones, I do want them. Okay, left those. That, no to that one, no to that one. I'm going to be using the areas in here for walking paths anyway, so yeah, we'll leave that. Okay, so that disables zoning. There we go. Now, back to working as this goes. I'm going to block all that in. Actually, not that one. Zoning, I also think this would be good here. For the same reasons. Okay. All right, so now, again, I can continue in here, pull in some more house. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let this grow in. We'll see where these things go. Be back in just a second. All right, there we go. The wrong buttons there. Put it back down to 2 a little bit. See, now we're starting to get these buildings in here. So these are great level 1s. And things that we see as we're putting these in, maybe we want to keep them at these heights. So we'll come in and set a few as historical if we like what they're looking like. All right, so if we don't like what they turn out to be, we can always turn them off later. So that way we get a consistent style of height in there. And that's what we'll do. We'll just keep working on that. So now we got some commercial zone. So some of the commercial in some of these smaller areas, we want to make sure they stay small blocks. You don't need a lot of commercial in a lot of area. And you can vary it up a little bit, maybe change the sizes of them. Now, come over here as well. Let's go ahead and put in a couple here. Wow, we hit big city already, so we got another expansion to work. And good, now we got crematoriums. We're going to need that. That's the one thing we didn't have in this area. Well, I'm going to do the track and field stadium now. Now we have a better water treatment plant as well. So let's see. Well, we're thinking about that. Hit the one. Death care. This is not the death care, but this is cool. Death care. Crematoriums. So we need crematoriums. So put one over here. Let's see. Not necessarily what you want to see when you're coming into the city there, but put that there. Let's see. We'll upgrade these roads with barriers here. We'll do that here in a bit. So we are going to get a lot of traffic in here as well, as this is becoming a lot more used. So let's we'll put in a quick setup traffic light. All right. Yeah, we're just going to go with that. So come back over this way, do the same thing because they are doing the same thing. I'm hitting control. I think I'm hitting the wrong button when I do that. So looks like it's right though. Whoops. Finger in the wrong spot. There we go. So show the counters. Okay, it shows them down here. So it's minimum of 3 seconds, maximum of 8, depending on how many people are in here. This should work out pretty well. The idea is to get them through. May have to increase the timings on some of these. And if you're turning right, you should just be able to go. So right now we're not really using all the lanes there. That'll be something I'll work on. Let's see here. Not sure if it's going to be a problem, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. Dedicate lanes. Let's work out and make sure we're in the areas where we need it. Okay. That'll get most of them. We'll have to go back, verify them all later. All right, so we're going to quickly zone up a bunch more out here. So we want to keep some of the heights down in certain areas, taller in others. Oh, very good. Theo Farms finally made it to level 5. So we'll go back and work that up. Got a food factory now too. We'll do that a bit later. I think down here we'll work with a couple of those. Let's go ahead and start that population growth in here. I left the weather on. Let me turn that off just so we can see what we're doing better. There we go. All right, so let's speed that up again. I had it at 1. Get this moving. There we go. Along here, we're going to have a shorter stack of tall houses. I'm going to start to drop a little bit down here. Let's see. once we get down in this end, this is where, all right, the oil fields has gone up as well. I think we've supplied enough people to work. So these areas are where I want to start bringing down the height. There we go. So we'll go from the shorter houses. Shorter houses, we'll work our way up and up as we go. So let's see here. Where's my zoning here? Perfect. Because we still want some of the higher density right in here. Some of these houses may have to go in order to supply space for some other buildings if we run into a problem and we need some. Excuse me if my voice seems a little scratchy at the moment. It's a gravel path. Perfect. There we go. Now, we also need to make sure we supply some parking spaces. Schools always need parking spaces. This one lines up nicely to work with that one. There we go. So now I have no population growth need, but I do have some more commercial. So we're going to put a lot in here for different things. Let's see here. What I didn't do over here again would be to disable zoning on those roads. A button clicked. Okay, some of the areas are going to work with offices. We're going to have some of the good commercial in here. We'll do that. Back that with some high density there. I think what we'll do is we'll put an office in here. We'll get some put some residential in there. A whole bunch in there. This is definitely going to cause a lot of issues with with traffic. We've got a lot of it coming in, but we have a lot of growth. We have grown almost 5,000 people since we started doing this. So this is what we're looking for. Let's see here. Rapid City. Definitely rapid now. So now we can get a few more facilities here. We've got the inner city bus terminal. That is definitely a good thing. That's one thing we were looking for. Inner city bus terminal. Now we're going to put this We're gonna have a lot of buses coming in. I'm trying to remember where I want this. I think what made sense. That's a lot of traffic in there. That's a lot of traffic coming in and out of here, isn't it? And I want that to be a park. I did have a thought at one point. That's my thought. All right. This is in the wrong spot. I want this over here. Again, it doesn't do a horrible amount of traffic. It's a library. Let's see. I thought I did that. I double-clicked and dropped 2 because I also had anarchy on, didn't I? No collision, that's why. Okay. So the inner city bus terminal right here. Library right there is good. Got some dedicated turning lanes. Now we'll start seeing some buses coming in. We can use this for bus terminals, inner city buses, intercity. Actually, intra-city would be the correct word. All right. We do have traffic backing up quite a ways. Only on one side. Just hitting the bridge here. And a bit in here, but not a lot, so that's not bad. Let's take a quick peek. Gremlin Institute. Look at the students now. They are definitely going up. Definitely want them to get up a little higher, though. So, what policies can we do? Yeah. Facility bonuses, things like that. Yeah, we're great with that. I think we're pretty much where we can be. All right, we have a good need for industry. So we need some more highly educated workers. So I don't want to put too many more offices in just yet because we need more of them. Could use another police down here. Be a small one. Let's see. Put that on this end. We'll add another fire house in here as well. Oh, that's medical fire. The firehouse. This is a small one, right? That's the big one. Yeah, one like that. Put that opposite this one. There we go. Just to give a little extra. This one's complaining about criminals. All right. All right, so while that's, let's see. Let's just double check real quick before it run off. Yeah, see, I didn't finish yet. Hold on. Need to finish this. So, more growth there. Okay, really? I'm just looking for all that height. Okay. And we'll start coming down in height over here again, but not here. All right, we're going to leave this open for right now and do some work in there while we're decorating. Make sure that's not highlighted. It kind of looked like it was, but it's not. Let's see here. I think we'll eliminate any buildings in here. Can use that for some decorating. Okay. We need more commercials, so we'll add some more. I know they're going to be dying for parking lots, so gonna have to find some more. especially the hospital. Hospitals always need more parking. Okay. These might be a little on the deep side for the parking. Okay, now let's go ahead and upgrade this road a little bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we need these. No collision, no anarchy, just do it. There we go. Okay. Helps out with sound. Then what we want to look at is this one is this, or we're going to use this one with the sound barrier. Just along there. And we'll go right up to there. Now, this is as busy as it is because we have one way in. The good news is traffic is being handled pretty well. A little off down here, but not bad, because they have many different directions to come from, even though they're coming into one hole here. Let's see real quick. No parking along this road, this road, this road, this road. In fact, turn parking off on all of these roads, the main roads, because they're not required out there. Okay. All right, there we go. So we are zoned in, we're letting it grow. We definitely need a lot more industry and a bit more commercial. So let's go ahead and throw some good commercial in here. We may change the district setup a little bit in here too, because we're going to want to set up a few extra things. So now we got to let that grow. What we do have a need for also is some better waste processing. Unfortunately, this thing has a radius of noise and pollution. But for right now, let's do that. We need a waste processing complex, which will take the transfers. And they have a very large noise radius. So in order to do this one, we're going to have to do this out here. And it's going to generate a lot of vehicles. So we're going to take this road and we're going to swing around this building here. Let's turn all our snapping back on. So we'll go this way, we'll come up here. Okay, academic year. Gained more people and not enough to get where we want. However, that will happen pretty soon as more population moves in. So garbage, transfer facility. It's gonna be up near the train, I think. All right. This way now, everything has a place to transfer garbage to. and that will process it. Apparently it turns it into power as well. Okay. I know alley oil fields went up. We're not producing a lot of petroleum and plastic. So let's go ahead and look in here real quick. In here, sorry. Oil facilities provide the most money as an income. So we do want to put in a few of these. There. Now we're processing some of that. Seems we don't have enough buyers for all the product. So all of our warehouses are full. And I am getting a little bit long in the episode here. I do want to wrap this up shortly. So now we got the naphtha cracker plant. This is a great plant. It looks great. And it makes your plastic. I think we are going to go in this direction. I think we'll leave it inside. Let's take a road here. Let's see. It's going to generate a lot of traffic coming from the coming from the I'm drawing a blank. The storage facilities over here, the warehouses. So it will pull them from there. So I'm going to come up 3. It was complaining at anything closer. And back to the oil. The cracker plant. So it orients this way. But I want 2 of them, and I want to put them back to back. So I need to go, looks like 6. So go up. I'll put 1 in there. It looks like I made the road just right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. And I think that's the same spot. And this one goes the other direction. So those look pretty good back to back. All right, so this is a plastic. So now I'm going to need something to use plastic with. Let's see, what's the other one we have? The waste oil refinery makes petroleum. This is small by comparison. Even though that one makes 8,000. See, and this one's production is 4,000. Oh, wait, I have those. Okay, never mind. Let's see the other thing. Crude oil. Storage cavern, got one of those. Oil industry storage. I think we can use storage right here. And that stores oil, and we'll keep it balanced. So that'll put more oil capabilities in there. We're probably going to need more plastic storage. Okay. We're going to build in here a cargo train set up in there, and we're going to also bring one into here. Okay, well, now we're over here. Let's go ahead and see. We're producing a decent amount here. We could make more. We definitely have enough workers. That's really good. All right, let's see real quick. Farming. We can now make large animal pastures. We can have large fields. So now what we could do is actually replace smaller ones. And put in large field. And let's not leave that looking like a greenhouse. And instantly we have a little more in there. Looks really good. That looks good because now it's this farmhouse works all of this. All right. Okay, so what we need now in here, at least, is a little bit more of the grain silo storage. So a large barn stores crops, and that actually stores more than the barn. I think we moved these last time, but they're going to be used a little bit less. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. Balanced. Yeah, that work. So that way they still have a little bit of export, stuff like that. It's going to cause a little bit of a traffic jam at the moment. I think we're going to need to find a better spot for that. In fact, let's not do that. Let's just do this. So relocate this building. We're going to do that. In fact, we'll add another one. All right. The other thing we're going to need to do is work on some factories in there. So we haven't done much to increase our worker count in anything. So industry is going to be struggling unless we can do something about it. Let's see. What should we do about it? Well, here's a little bit of something we can do about it. Let's see here if we have, not those. If we have an actual zone as well, this can be oil processing. What we do is we specialize, industry specializations, oil in here. Oops, too far. So here we go. Now we can come in here and we can squeeze in a few little odds and ends for helping out with oil production. Let's go ahead and make that bigger. Just to add a little bit. There we go. Got a couple of things going on there. And back over here, we could do the same thing for the farm. Farming specialization. Not a lot of these, just a few little things here and there. Just a few little things. If we don't like them, can always pull them back out. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. Good. Now we do need a location for some more offices because we are starting to get educated people. So let's go ahead and I'll put some in there. I'm going to leave a blank space. I may have to pull, I'm going to leave a little bit out. That moved in really quick. Go away. There we go. The reason why I'm going to leave that is, oh wait, I just thought of something. I want this block for something else. Sorry, offices. Wrong one. I'm going to leave those. I'll put some offices in here. Put a couple offices in there. We're going to need some more commercial, apparently. I haven't fully decided what to do along the road yet, but we're going to do a little bit. Put a little corner shop there. Okay. Now to help this out real quick, and I think that's going to be where we're going to leave this because we have a bit of growth to go. But one thing I do want to do, if I get the buses to come up, make a bus route. We can go from here. Run it out to the dorms here. Gotta rethink the routing in here. It's gonna be a little off. And we'll bring them back. We'll stop them in slightly different spots. There we go. Now it wants up to 16 vehicles. I don't necessarily want 16 vehicles. So this is let's see here. So this is Bella Park to downtown. And we'll make the line color a little bit brighter, I think. Line overview. So we don't need that many vehicles. And for some reason, it's not letting me do this. There we go. Select the type of vehicle. Passenger capacity 50 for articulated, double decker, or the bendy bus, or super bendy bus. Yeah, we're going to go with a bendy bus. We're not going to do 16 because I don't think we're going to need that many. So we're going to knock it down. We'll run at 8 instead. All right. The bendy buses will, well, okay, I do stand corrected. We do have a lot of people using the buses. This is good. The bendy bus is holding 70. May have to increase the number. All right, we'll go to 10. There we go. So that should help. There we go. So in this episode, we have successfully built this out. I'd like to thank Whack4863, Biffa, and these others for inspiring me to share my playtime with you. Please check out their channels. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe to see more. Ring that bell to be notified when I upload the next video. Thank you for watching.